Starting at power forward, standing 6'8", number 13,
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Julius Randle.
You can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Handle out there with Nurkic. Then it's Avdia. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Lillard in at the point. And for the Grizzlies, we've got C.J. McCollum. Adebayo is out there with Sharp. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Reddish in at the 2. And here's McCollum for 3. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Lillard. Stolen by McCollum. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Well, really nice job by McCollum creating something in transition with his activity.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Lillard. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. And after playing most of his career... Whoa! He flew in! Wow!
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Lillard outside. Takes the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Pass to Sharp. And here is Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
Butler is a very physical player. He wants to get into your body and draw the whistle.
Free throw, good Butler. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And so Butler nails both of them. This deep into the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the postseason, you could ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
Avdia with a defensive effort.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Lillard attacking, no good from 11 feet.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
A 3 from McCollum. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Lillard finds Randle. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Randle's got his second basket.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
And here's McCollum for three. Portland grabs the miss.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Sharp, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Adebayo against Randall. Back to Lillard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
And I like the work Lillard's put into his defense the past few seasons. He may not be a stopper, but he's improved immensely at that end of the floor.
McCollum against Trent. 6 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. McCollum, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
And Lillard kicks to Randall. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and coach said, "We know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least." Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Adebayo kicks to Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Top of the key. Avdia with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Lillard misses. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Butler with the ball. Lillard picks it up. Good work there as it goes. Butler's got 7.
That's a tough jumper by Butler. The pull-up is a difficult shot to defend.
Lillard against McCollum. Stolen by McCollum. 3 on 3. Opens it up for Adebayo. An emphatic LU jam.
And the way Adebayo gets off the floor, it almost looks effortless.
And we were talking about, Tim, the front office, the Blazers, very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
Pass to Reddish. Stolen by Avdia. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Trent. Trent's got 3 assists tonight. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. up going with the new group. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. Fifth best, the Grizzlies.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
McCollum outside. Shoots over Simon. McCollum no good.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Pass to Gay. Back to McCollum. To the paint. Ball stolen. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Now, here's Simons. Tight defense on him.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
McCollum with the ball. Last game, 26 points. Pass to Houston. Shot clock at 5. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. It's all knotted up.
Well, this team really trusts McCollum with the basketball. CJ makes great choices when he's running an offense.
And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go wide to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Hey, Kevin. As the trade deadline gets closer, it's the Lakers front office making things happen. They add one of the greatest defenders in NBA history, Rudy Gobert. Instantly, this team is so much harder to score on. Rudy is the premier rim protector in the league, and offensively, Gobert is so efficient. He adds a vertical dimension to this attack.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. Here's Houston. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Herter. Pass to Williams. Simons surveying the D. Launches a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Here's McCollum. Knocks it loose. He gets that one.
It's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Portland no good that time either. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. A three-pointer is right on target.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Williams passes to Simons. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Right away, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Top Messi. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. Grizzlies making a switch here. Bonus checked in.
Into the layup for Memphis, number
107 left here in the first quarter. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Misses the jumper.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Pass to Simons. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
You know, it seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions. And unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
5 to shoot. And here's McCollum for 3. Rebound by Williams. Now here's Herter. He's tightly guarded. Simons from outside. It doesn't go for him. It could go. That shot off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Memphis out in front. They lead by a bucket. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
You've got Reddish. Jimmy Butler is out there with Adebayo. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Bona in at the center. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Butler feeling it out a bit. Pass to McCollum. Top of the key, Reddish. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. Avdia with it. Now defended by McCollum. Kicks it out to Lillard. Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 13 points.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Pass to Bona. Now Butler. Here's Reddish. Memphis moving it around. Butler, no good. The Trailblazers with the lead. Avdia on the wing. Defended by Butler. It's stolen by Reddish. Pass to Butler. And it's McCollum in the corner. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 8. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Kevin, back to you.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Trent kicks to Avdia. Lillard against McCollum. 6 to shoot. Good D by McCollum.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Three-pointer, Butler. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
Randall passes to Trent, trying to get something going. Portland no good that time either. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. McCollum dishes to Reddish. Butler on the wing. Back to McCollum. Here's Reddish. The Grizzlies with another miss. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Grizzlies. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Adebayo finds Reddish. And it's off the back rim. No good. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Trent, a screen on Butler. And then Randall slams it in.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Over in the corner, Reddish. Outside Butler. Pass to McCollum. From past the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. McCollum's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Grizzlies. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
It's time to get down to your mascot. Let's go.
Checked in for Memphis. Yves Missi comes in for Bam Adebayo. Portland also making some changes. Robert Williams is checked in for Nurkic. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Avdia. And Portland has possession. It's a 5-point game. Huerter. Lillard finds Randall. Portland no good that time either. The Grizzlies have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. That's 3 of 9.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing it down. Wow, that was tough.
The Trailblazers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Lillard, the pass to Williams. Pass to Randall. From 11 feet away. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Now, here's Reddish, defended by Trent. Three-pointer, Butler. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers trail by 7. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason. Well, he not only forced the miss, but he also came down with the rebound.
Cullen passes to Butler. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And how about we check the numbers for Julius Randle?
Hey, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
He misses the free throw. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, a wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense, and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. Pass to McCollum. Lock at 6. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Down against Huerter. Simons with the screen for Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Pass to McCollum. Here's Houston. Back to McCollum. Done outside. McCollum looking it over. And the 3 off target. Trailblazers trail by 6. Herder passes to Hardaway. Hardaway is screen on McCollum. Simons from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Pass to Houston. Now here's McCollum. Fires the 3. Again, McCollum missing. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Simons. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Back to Dunn to stop the drought. Unable to get that one. Trailblazers trail by 6. Pass to Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And Simons showing you a lot of toughness right there. He got inside, did not shy away from the contact, and was able to get it done.
Here's Houston. And it's done in the corner. The Grizzlies with another miss. And the Trailblazers with possession here. 1:56 left now here in the second. Here's Simons. Houston with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Down low. Dunn shot's good. Dunn's got his first points in this one.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Well, in addition to his scoring ability, Simons is a capable passer, and I like seeing him get his teammates involved early.
And they call an illegal screen here. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Friday, they'll be playing against Zach LaVine and the Boston Celtics. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Denver Nuggets.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. Second, the Grizzlies.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
We throw good, Simons.
Well, and Anthony Simons puts up big scoring numbers, so for him, it's really about playing with a lot of confidence and shooting it with consistency.
And Simons drops them both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
McCollum outside. 52 seconds left in the first half. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Back to Hardaway. The shot goes down and gets his game back to even.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. checked in for Memphis. Off comes in for McCollum. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. 6 to shoot. Here's Sarab. And again, Memphis no good. Outside, Simon. Hardaway with a wide open look. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Let's get ready for your optic fight, Arena Entertainment.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
The ideal wing, versatile, endless talent. Tatum. They might throw a parade for lending him.
They're hoping this trade leads to a parade at the end of the season for sure. They want that Larry. And now let's focus on the Trailblazers. At halftime now, it's been a tight one.
They've done everything they can to shoot their way out of this contest. Somehow, they're still in it. Got to make the most of that opportunity.
It just takes a few to fall to open up the floodgates.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Let's go to the sidelines and catch you up on the story regarding C.J. McCollum. All right, Allie, you've got the information. What's the prognosis?
I was able to catch up with the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Despite the longer time frame for a full recovery, the training staff is letting him play. We'll be keeping you updated as we hear more, but for now, he's not going to let this slow him down.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
Well, it's a tough part of the game for sure. You see these athletes out here with the strength and speed that they play with. Injuries are unavoidable.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. We've got Yusuf Nurkic, Damian Lillard out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Randy. And it's Avdia in at the 3, the small forward. Butler on the way. Defended by Avdia. Butler, no good. Portland leading by 5. Avdia kicks to Lillard. The 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, here's Reddish. Guarded closely. Good work defensively by Trent.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Offensive rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Sharp sets the pick for McCollum. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you so much. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Back to you guys.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks. Trailblazers leading by 5. Here is Lillard, 13 points in the game. Randall, a screen on McCollum. Lillard left side, just 5 to shoot. Good. Lillard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You look at the Grizzlies. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed. And, of course, Portland, quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And for the Grizzlies, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
And this is just about where I thought they'd be. The truth is, to get to the next level for this team, they're probably going to need to make a big trade at some point.
And here's McCollum for 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going. Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Bucket is good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Randall, a screen on McCollum. Lillard from outside drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Avdia against Butler. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's Trent. Pass to Lillard. Stolen by McCollum. And here's Adebayo. Here's Reddish. Defended by Trent. Reddish with a screen for Butler. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Reddish.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Lillard, the pass to Randall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And with the trend great toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
That free throw good from Randall.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Bona's checked in, and it's Eve Misi in for Bam Adebayo. All free throws good from Randall. Now McCollum, he's got 11. Pass to Bona, back to McCollum. That's a floater go, and it's good on the layup. McCollum's got 13.
Really tight handle right there by McCollum. He has every move he needs to find that open space.
Lillard against McCollum, and the basket by Lillard.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
It's McCollum on the wing, covered by Lillard. Out left to the wing, 5 on the clock. Butler from outside. It's hauled in by Trent.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Butler with the ball. Now Avdia defending. To the middle. And that one's good. Bona.
There's the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Let's turn up the noise and give a big welcome to your Grizzlies.
John is checked in for Memphis. Portland also making some changes. Tomlin's checked in. Hardaway is subbed in for Avdia. Pass to Lillard. With the drive. Yep, that one goes. Lillard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
That is the pass to McCollum. And he banks in the layup. McCollum's got 15.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Lillard against McCollum. And Lillard kicks to Randall. From outside the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. Randall's got 5 points now this quarter.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
Here's McCollum. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Hardaway passes to Lillard. Now Randall. Back to Lillard. 4 on the clock. Randall no good. The Grizzlies trail by 9. McCollum outside. And that one drops. He's got 17.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Tomlin. Now here's Randall. Inside. It's stolen by Reddish. Now McCollum, covered by Lillard. McCollum against Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. McCollum finds Dunn. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists tonight. Here's the screen. Lillard from outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Ona's got 5 rebounds tonight. McCollum against Lillard. Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. The shot comes out. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
McCollum, no good.
Well, after spacing the floor for them in the first half, he's gone cold from out there.
And Randall throws it down.
Just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randall. He's used to it.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paid off.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
Let's take this moment to bring you a leaderboard featuring a very well-rounded group, the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA the last 10 games. Third is Denny Avdia.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' game. I mean, they play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in our league.
And that gives these coaches a lot of flexibility in terms of lineups because they have wings that can do the dirty work.
So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. Pass to Reddish. Gay's shot is good. Gay's got his second bucket tonight.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Here's Lillard. That shot off the mark. Good D by McCollum. Pass to Reddish. There's 42 seconds left in the third. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Williams, a screen on Jackson. It's deflected. Down low.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 17. This one for 3. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Trailblazers lead by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Reddish out there with McCollum. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Sharp, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Trent passes to Nurkic, and stolen by Sharp. To the paint, got a piece of it. Nurkic with the steal. Fast break, here come the Trailblazers. Trent outside. Pass to Avdia. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Reddish kicks to Adebayo. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's McCollum. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Avdia. Some solid defense from Butler. The Grizzlies trail by 4. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Outside, Avdia to the wing right side. Nurkic with it. Now defended by Adebayo. From deep, Trent. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Trent against Butler. Shoots the 3. From deep, Jimmy Butler!
And that's his 2nd three-pointer tonight.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Portland making a change here. Randall's checked in. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Avdia, the pass to Lillard. Back to Avdia. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adebayo. To take the lead, Butler making it happen inside. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Memphis.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Over in the corner, Reddish. Sharp sets the pick for Reddish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. McCollum, no good.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Randall kicks to Avdia. Pass to Lillard. There's the triple. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Back to Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Denny Avdia picks one up.
And looking to do damage in there, Butler draws the foul.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good Butler.
And there is so much that Butler brings to this offense. He can be their primary scorer or a facilitator. He has a very high basketball IQ.
That one is no good.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead, hopefully for them. That miss won't cost them.
Outside, Avdia. Three-pointer, Lillard sinks the triple. Lillard's got 12 points here in the second half.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Butler against Avdia. Now, here's Butler. Defense is right there. And it's Sharp missing. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Adebayo against Randall. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Avdia against Butler. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists in the game. Avdia kicks to Trent. To the inside. Lillard. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist. Lillard's got it all tied up now for Portland. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Butler with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Butler, no good. Portland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Lillard against McCollum. Butler with the steal. Can't hit that one. Randall with some nice D. Trailblazers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside. And he's not going to start now.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to get the whistle now.
Yves Missi, he's checked in for Sharp. And he's good on the second.
Well, they still have the lead. Now they have to protect it.
Cullen passes to Reddish. McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. Sinks that one from the post. Butler's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's a rare trait for a wing. Over the course of his career, most of Butler's points have come in the paint.
Trent finds Lillard. for the three. Portland again missing. The Grizzlies with the lead. Butler passes to Reddish. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Butler. And it's Portland with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Trent passes to Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 16 points for Julius Randle. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Timeout called by Coach Iserlohn. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Five to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Randall. Trent, a screen on Adebayo. It's Randall with the drive.
And on the drive, Randall gets a ton of momentum, and that turns into airtime for the slam.
Outside, Adebayo. And it's off from three-point range. Trailblazers leading by 3. Lillard dishes to Avdia. To Randall. Randall is doubled. It's stolen by Reddish. Now Adebayo. Got it to go off the glass.
Well, Adebayo just stepped up at a critical point in this game. Tremendous amount of confidence.
Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. The three doesn't go.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
McCollum outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead right there. And it's Avdia off the drive. Lillard. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And we have a timeout called by Coach Iserlohn. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Adebayo. Now Butler. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Messi with the ball. Shot clock at 5. To tie it up. Rebounded by Randall.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now Nurkic. Double team on Nurkic. Trent outside. And it's blocked. Here's Reddish. Here's Butler. Throws it down. What an assist!
The nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Steps back. Home against Lillard.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
McCollum outside. No good. That would have tied it. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's stolen. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Butler. Oh, no, stopping.
Oh, Jimmy Butler, as clutch as they come.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Cam Reddish. First personal foul. 13 foul. Shooting for 4. Gary Trent Jr. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
And that could seal it at the line. He looked totally composed the entire time.
Timeout called by Coach Isillo. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws.
By Avdia. All alone. The dunk to punctuate.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
So the Trailblazers win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it, you know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and, you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Damian Lillard.